It's an Eastern Conference matchup, and today's game is the 76ers coming to town for this one. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And with us from the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Now, here's Tucker. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
On defense, Cleveland. Pass to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
Whenever it's Harden running pick and rolls, you have to stop the ball first, ladies and gentlemen, or he will get you.
With the step back. Inside. Allen's shot is off.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Harden right side. And Harden with the stuff.
What an athlete Harden is. Gets off the ground so fast to hammer it down.
And I feel like one of the more underrated aspects of Embiid's game is his passing.
He understands that teams are going to bring 2, sometimes 3. You have to make quick decisions with the ball when that happens. Embiid, he embraces that challenge.
Over to the wing. Pass to Embiid. Just 5 on the clock. To the right side. From past the arc. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The 3 from Garland. It's hauled in by Harris.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
How about the little guy throwing himself on the glass?
Pass to Mitchell. From deep. The shot will not fall. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Lets it fly. Nails the baby hook. Harden's got 6.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
Whoa, look out! Goodness. Look out!
Okay, I see you.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Stolen by Garland. Mitchell outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
The 76ers leading by 4. Harden outside. pass to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Brilliant move by Harden against the foul, getting the whistle and the bucket. Look, some of James Harden's career numbers are crazy, but he's also got a lot of firsts to go along with those overall totals, like the first 60-point triple-double.
Pass to Mitchell. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. That one on Embiid.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
And Harden was the first player to average 35 points and 7 assists in a season.
Yeah, and that was in the 2018-19 season. The same year, he was also the first player to score at least 30 points against every other team. No one had done that since the NBA expanded in 2004.
Here's Garland after the Sixers pick up 2. Screen by Allen. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. To the paint. Here's Embiid. The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Here's Mobley. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Pass to Tucker. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. On the wing, Mitchell. And they double up Allen. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Maxey into the lane. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And there's an edge to Mitchell's game. He wants to be the guy in charge. And if that means he's got to get physical, he'll do it.
And Philadelphia calls time here. 1:12 left here in the first quarter. And about the 76ers, Richard, they've been impressive.
Yeah, they've been on a 50-win pace for about the last 5 seasons. And with Joel Embiid every single year, you are going to be a contender. This is their window, and they are bringing in the talent to get it done.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Green. Pass to Mitchell. The 3. Cleveland with a fresh shot clock. Here's Allen. Not going to fall. Starting off slow. He misses his first 3 from the floor. On the wing, Melton. No points in the game yet for him. Now here's Harrell. In the corner, it's Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to McDaniels. A 3 ball. Here's Harrell. Here's Niang. Tries again. Good D by Mobley. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Right back after this break.
Let's give it up for your
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers? Over in the corner, Green. And here is Mitchell. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Milton. Tips it up. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. McDaniels got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip-in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Now, here is Harden. And it's Harrell at the elbow. Philadelphia needs to get a shot off. A shot by Milton, no good.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the 76ers. Joel Embiid.
Here's Mitchell. And he slams it down right on top of Joel Embiid.
What an incredible elevator. Don't tell Mitchell he's 6 feet. Donovan plays way bigger. And how about the impact that Green has on his teammates?
He's been doing it for over a dozen years. A three-point specialist and a starter for the majority of his career. Great veteran presence for them to have in the locker room.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Back to Harden. 5 to shoot. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harden's got 11 points.
Just a beautiful job of scanning the floor, finding the open man. Harris looking to involve his teammates.
Lopez a screen. Mitchell. He takes it in. Good D by Embiid. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Harden surveying the D. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
And here's Green outside. That one doesn't go. And Philadelphia the other way now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Harris outside. No good on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
Pass to Mobley. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Pass to Osman. Cleveland moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. And there's another turnover by the Cavaliers.
Substitution on the court.
There's a minute 47 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Maxey. LeVert grabs the miss. The Cavaliers trailed by 13. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Melton. Here is House. 4 on the clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. Here's Garland. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Allen, that's good.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
Now, here's Maxey. Pass to Melton. Out to the right wing. Outside. House. The 76ers with another miss. Right side, Garland. And here's LeVert. Outside, Garland. Cleveland gets it back. Screen by Allen. There's the triple. Drills it from outside. Garland's got it back down to within single digits for the Cavs. In the corner, it's Melton. Drops in the tray. Melton's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your 3, and I'll raise you another 3.
Oh, tricky shot for LeVert. Defense is all over him, but he draws a foul on that attempt.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Melton. Shoots over Garland. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Hey, Richard, last season, Spurs coach Greg Popovich moved into first all-time in career coaching wins. And you played for him. You know him well. Any memories or thoughts about playing for Popovich?
First, let me say congratulations to Greg Popovich, because he is the type of coach and person you want to be the face of this league. You want him to be the face of the coaching ranks, because he is so humble. He is so demanding, and you know what? He knows how to host a pretty good meal, too.
And you were a part of many of those, correct?
Oh, yeah, a lot of those meals. And look, we'll talk about the coaching a little later, but he knows how to do a really good meal. A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
The 76ers have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
One of the league's best scorers. Harden knows his team depends on him to help shoulder most of that offensive load.
And Embiid with the block. And Garland has it in the corner. Screen by Allen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Allen with the slam.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That'll be his second foul of the game. And if you're just joining us, we've played over a minute here in the third. Out to Harris. Pass to Maxey. Just 4 to shoot. Embiid drives in. The Cavaliers pull it in. Although they're down big right now, Greg, still plenty of time left in this one.
At this point, they got to take it one possession at a time.
Now, here's Garland. 5 points in the game. Pass to Allen. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. From downtown, Garland, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD, the two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. We'll hit those all day long. David, thank you. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-around.
Here's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Okay, I see you, Garland. I see the bounce for a guy who's only 6'1". He can get up.
Harden outside. Harris outside. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. There's LeVert. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Here's Harden. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Jared Allen.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
Now, here's Garland. He has 7. Stolen by McDaniels. Fast break. Here we go. For the 3. And the 76ers get it back. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. 5 on the clock. Aston Niang. From deep. And James Harden good for 3. Harden's got 18 points in the game.
He just makes... a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
The Cavaliers trail by 13. Mitchell outside. Shoots over Melton. Here's Wade. Another shot. Rebound by Harrell.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Picked by Harrell. Aston Niang. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Now, here's Rubio. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. In the corner, Okoro with it. The Cavaliers with another miss. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 14-6 run. Steps back. Over in the corner, McDaniels. That shot off.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor. Looking at this Cleveland Cavaliers team, this is a squad that really wants to get out of that championship team shadow. They want to establish their own identity.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he drives in. Pass to House. All alone. And he makes that one. House has got his first basket.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
Here's Milton, and that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
The
76ers ahead.
45.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The 76ers leading by 17. Down low. And it's sent back by Allen.
The long arms of Allen. Look, I bet having a 7-foot wingspan might make it a little bit easier to find some of these blocks.
Clock is at 3. Harris inside the line. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Green by Allen. The slam dunk by Garland.
A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Pass to House. Now here's Harrell. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Looking to get it going. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Harden outside. Harden draws the double. Pass to Tucker. Fires the three. A second chance effort. And it's good on the way in. And the 76ers lead by 17.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
A drive by Garland. Count it. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Using that quick first step on his way to the rim, Garland is just too tough off the bounce.
Outside, Maxey. Harden outside. To the wing on the left. Fires for three. Out to Harris. Spins. Now Harden to the left wing. Tucker can't get it to go. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard, you grew up in Arizona. What do you think of the Suns right now and what they've done the last 2 seasons?
Oh, how much time do you got? All my friends back home are just loving it. Chris Paul, he has helped change the culture with Monty Williams. Great job by the front office. They have put in so much young talent, and they have coached them up. They are a complete team. And like I said, how much time you got? We could do this all day.
We could indeed. Pass to Tucker. Harden outside. Again, the miss by Harden.
And maybe, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
A slam dunk by Garland.
You see the opportunistic attitude of Garland. Exceptional job knifing through the defense and finishing with force.
Harden outside. Back to Tucker. Pass to Embiid. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
We see this so often. Embiid makes a strong move, drawing contact, and completes the play.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the 76ers? Here's Mitchell. And Embiid with the block.
Every year he's a Defensive Player of the Year candidate. His instincts, that's what makes Embiid outstanding. And his awareness of when to go for the block.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the fourth. A nice shot by Tucker.
Don't you forget, Harden's won an assist title now. This man can pass that rock.
Garland with it. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. And that'll be his third foul so far. Mitchell outside. Fades. Sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
It's Harden with the drive. Pass to Embiid. Stolen by Garland. And here is Green. From deep three-point range. Look at that play right there!
Okay, that's how it's done.
Wow.
When you're guarding Mobley, you have to finish the possession on D. Seal him off, or Evan, look, this man's going to punish you on that glass.
Harris outside. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. He's off on that one. Excellent D there from Allen. Outside Garland. Screen by Allen. To the inside. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. And so Harden will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Shoots the three. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. There's Green with the three. Missed. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Ken, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing.
We dunking on